this week's weekly challenges are coming up. I'm trying to actually get these ones out quick this time. So yeah, we got the next 20 seconds. So yeah, last week we had some cool challenges to do. They're like winterish themed. I kind of like them. They were rather easy. Like these two were not difficult. This one you just had to find the hobby and just needed some time and you'd be able to get that down. This one wasn't too bad. You just had to find the codes, basically beat a challenging tower. They weren't too bad. Also, I had to adjust my microphone earlier, so it might be a sound difference. So yeah, we got some new challenges. We have beat the Tower of Jolly Good Fun Extra Jolly. Beat any hard difficulty tower whose acronym has one letter. Beat any challenging difficulty tower with an orange floor and reach floor 4 with JToH. So for these challenges, we're gonna go to ring 9 because we're gonna do these challenges in reverse. So, oops. So it looks like we got some more old challenges. Now thinking about it, maybe the JToH team wanted to be a little bit more lazy with these so they could do other things. Because like there's more and more commonly old challenges bringing up, and when there's more and more, it's gonna be a bit more unique in a way. So yeah, let's get to floor 4 of this. We got the cool music here. So let's just get to JToH Fact. I have like 7,000 applications out. Now I have 3. I got Discord open. I got OBS, which is what I record with, and Roblox because that's what I need to play with. So yeah, you just gotta go the way I was going. You spawn to the castle. You go all the way through, except when you see this, you go in immediate right. And then you have to take a left, and then you have to take a right, and you have to go through this actual painting right here. Think of Minecraft. But then you have to go to the right, and yeah, so I'm gonna lower this volume just a little bit. I kind of want my voice to be heard, so yeah, let's do JToH Fact. So you have to go through the first 3 floors. They're not too bad, but they can take a while, so yeah. After you read the sign, as you read the sign, shadow blocks. At least these ones extend by only 1 stud. So you have pretty simple gameplay. This gameplay is very sight readable except for the mechanics, which you just need to read a sign and you're pretty much good to go. So yeah. This tower, when I grinded it took me a very long time, but the gameplay isn't that bad. People say this tower is way worse than it actually is, so be prepared to fail the end a lot. Alright, we're getting across the first floor. First floor isn't too bad. This one you just want to get to the corner and then just kind of wrap around and just want to jump and then turn in. It's not difficult gameplay, and now with terrifying skill, it's really easy to do. I should have waited to beat this tower. Oh yeah, by the way, you hit your head on this, you want to jump late. And then you just got to jump on this, jump here, now you're on floor 2. So this tower is cool with the lighting. So you want to jump out, you want to flick up, and then you just want to hold W and D. So go here, and then you just want to do head hitter but a little bit on the corner because you'll get stuck if you don't. But do what's best for you. You could do it perfectly like this and it'll work. Alright, yeah. You got some wraps, you got this. You kind of have to like go to the side and then just wrap around. It makes it a little bit easier. And then you have to go here, do some simple nerf to stick outs, and then you jump to this. And then you got to go out and in, and then you just jump to this, go here, and then wrap all the way around, and wrap around again. And then you just have to jump onto this, and then you just kind of wrap, go in, and then you have to do a reverse head hitter, and then you have to do a reverse head hitter again, all the way towards the wall both times. It'll be good. Remember this, you just want to get to the edge, hold D and then W. It makes it easiest, and then you just wrap around after that. Treat that as like a wrap around like I did, because it kind of is a wrap around, just very slanted. And then just kind of like far jump to here. You want to do what I did so you don't like get stuck as much. And then you want to have your back towards the wall, and then you just kind of want to jump here. You have to do like a wrap all the way around because you have that wall. After that, it's not that bad of gameplay. Just kind of have to know how to do this. And by the way, these go very close to the wall. Be mindful of that. Basically, you have to go here. You want to get kind of as aligned to the wall, and then kind of go in a little bit. But if you're very aligned, well, just don't. So you might have to go in a little bit. I'm not going to repeat the jump because I'm not that consistent at it, but only because I haven't played this tower in a long time. So you just kind of have to like, well, no, but yeah. Anyways, align. Anyways, you want to align here, period or comma keys, or if you're not there, go in the game settings, not Roblox settings. You'll see utility button, and then you can use the alignment, and there you go. So yeah, you want to line up, and then you just kind of want to jump, and then go to the left, and then you just kind of have to jump up, and then you'll likely hit your head. Sometimes you won't. You kind of want to keep your character going like that. You don't want to do it how I did it. You want to have your foot. And on this last one, you can just wrap around. Then you have to go onto this ladder, flick up, and then you kind of have to like wrap around, and then you have to jump because it's a very far gap. And then you kind of want to angle out and then go forward, and then you just wrap around onto this, jump to here, wrap around, then go in, jump to the corner, jump out, jump on this thin stud, go here, and now you have another mechanic. Oh, I have to move out of the way. On your left are so-called fade blocks. You won't fall through them, and they'll extend until they hit something else. By the way, should I do like a commentary on this tower? I haven't done like a commentary on just a regular tower in a very long time, so I think I should do one. Let me know. I would definitely like to see how towers that took me really long to beat now as well, because I have terrifying skill. I'm actually grinding Tower of Inception. My PB's 4-7. So yeah, if I beat this soon, which then I'll grind this tower after. Yes, I will grind the catastrophic tower soon. It just determines how long this takes. I like to see how long it takes to rebeat like an insane tower that took me a long time. Because I'm done rambling on, so you just want to wrap around here, and then you kind of have to like wrap, squeeze through, then go forward. So what you want to do is you kind of want to go on your back towards the wall, and then you just kind of like wrap and jump, turn, and then just kind of go forward. Then you have some wraps. By the way, if you want practice this tower a lot, which you should, because this tower can take a while, but if you're pretty good, the game won't be too bad. Anyways, you want to jump forward, then go in, and then you'll see this, so you just have to kind of like wrap all the way out, and then I recommend flicking onto this one stud pole. It makes it better. You just jump to here, and then you just kind of jump to this, wrap around, you go forward, jump onto this, and then you just want to get towards the corner. Just kind of want to wrap big time. Basically, you want to wrap into this, and you just got to curve out. It's a weird jump. I really recommend practicing this jump. And as you can see, I have a ton of muscle memory with this tower, and guess it doesn't go with. And this jump, you just kind of want to wrap and go forward. And then you want to do this as a long jump, but pretend like it's a climbable 12 stud. And then there's a 50% chance it'll go into the climbing into the 2 stud, or you'll actually land it like I did. And for this, just wrap out and just skip this. Just go after this fully visible 1 stud. You can't really fit into that gap. And then you gotta wrap around to here, jump to this, squeeze through, jump to here, and they have to go onto the side. Yes, this is a ladder, which then you can flick off of, go here, and they have this big wrap around. You see that 2 stud thing? You just gotta simply wrap around, and then you have another one. These become muscle memory. This whole tower is muscle memory. And then you have this mace, so you just have to follow through with the top until you get good at it, which then you'll be able to do off of memory. So yeah, you just have to do this, and then you have these. Just kind of like keep aligned as best you can, because you can't align. And then wait till you're kind of like just under that, and then treat it as a head hitter, but make sure you're pretty much on. And this you can just follow through all the way to the wall, and then you can just kind of jump forward, aim for that, and then you're done with that monstrosity section. And then you have like a simple 3 stud stick out, and then you far jump to here, kind of jump out diagonal so you can jump out and in, just so you don't like hit that. And then you just kind of wrap around, but hold forward once you're kind of towards past the end of this wall, because the ladder, but be careful it doesn't go out all the way. After that, you want to flick, and then you have some half studs, followed by a thinner stud, and then you just wrap around, follow the arrow to wrap around to this, and then you just want to jump, and then just kind of like hold W. I don't remember if you don't have to hold W. Well, I mean, yeah, like, I don't know if you don't have to hold space. Press space, don't press space, so it's more comfortable. And then you have this. I recommend doing it as a walk around. It's just a nerfed walk around, essentially, if you do it that way, but you can jump too. And then after that, you have a head hitter. It's a buffed head hitter, but nerfed at the same time. And then you have to jump onto the squeeze part, and then instead of going to the left path, you want to go to the right. So you want to jump onto this and wrap around, and then you got these head hitters, and congratulations, you got to floor 4. Now you could do the rest of the tower, or do the next challenge. We're going to do the next challenge. So yeah, that's the first challenge. I kind of recommend doing it. The first 3 floors aren't too bad of this tower. But yeah. So now we got beat any challenging difficulty tower within orange floor. There is many challenging towers on orange floor. Now you want to preferably find the easiest, which is, I don't know. I think it might be Conflicting Frontiers. But we're going to do Tower of Rage, because that's the first one that's gone to my mind right now. So yeah, Tower of Rage is a tower that's definitely worth beating. It's ring 1, whatnot. Yeah. As I said, I don't really know any orange towers well, challenging towers have orange floors. I kind of like, my mind kind of mixes with challenging towers because there's 53. I'm not gonna know them. It's got the difficulty with the second most amount of towers in it. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, we're gonna go do a Tower of Rage for this one. So if you want, there's probably a way easier one, but yeah. You have these, you just kind of go around with them like this, and then you have to go on top, and it's overall simple. There's actually a present location, which I'm not going to show, but it is in my Ring 1 guide for all the present locations. But yeah, you can do that. It's a difficult location, though. It's really difficult. Basically, you just gotta go around, do all this stuff, jump on the spinner. If it's the right spinner, you can jump in the middle, but yeah, you have simple jumps. And here's a skip I highly recommend doing. You want to jump to this once I get caught in it, and then just like press space until you go. It's a wonderful skip. It skips that section, saves a ton of time too. But yeah, then you can jump to there. I jumped to this one because I don't want to wait a long time. But yeah, and then this, you could jump towards the center like that, or you could do a head hitter. I kind of do whatever one I feel like doing. Yeah, you want to go onto this stud right here, not the forward one. So you can kind of jump forward and then like immediately go. Unless you just jump immediately go. That one's also a bit closer in my opinion. But yeah, and then you just got that, and now you're on floor 3. So you just have this ice section. It's not that bad. You just have to kind of go with it. Just go along. It's not that bad. This music is probably copyrighted. I hope it's not, because I'd like to, if I ever get monetized on YouTube, I would like to be able to monetize this video. But enough of that. We just got this. By the way, sometimes you might hit your head on this, so just don't worry. Just try to keep yourself on track. But yeah, hold space, W, and just try to keep aligned with the cursor if you're mobile. Yeah, and then for this jump, you hit your head on it, but you get to do a head hitter after that, which skips this section. But you do need to do it legit if you're getting the present location, but you only have to get to there pretty much. So yeah, now you have this, and then you have these, which are absolutely terrible. You have to like align with them, and then you just have to like press D, and you just have to pray you get across them. They're absolutely terrible. Just go across them slowly. There's a couple times I was grinding this tower back in 2020, where like I would actually just go across fully, but not like that. Then for these, you want to kind of align with the tire rope, but you just kind of want to jump over the tire rope, as you don't need to go on it, and why would you go on it anyways? So yeah, and for this, you have to see where the spinners line up. It doesn't matter for this. There used to be way more spinners on this, but you just jump on the spinner, then you jump onto this, and then you just have to wait for these to happen. And they just press space and W as soon as you see it, all the way across. That's the method. And yeah, by the way, you can skip this soft lock by just jumping onto this. And now floor 5. And by the way, none of these skip checkpoints too. So yeah. Then you have this. You have to watch these spinners. You have to see where they line up, and then just jump on that spinner, and then you could jump onto this, and then you have these shover things. So basically, you have all these falling platforms. Yes, they're falling platforms. And this, I recommend just, you don't have to line, but you just have to wait to be able to go through. Or that could happen. But chances are, if you fall, it kind of determines where you land. Like, sometimes you could save literally exactly where you fell and not losing much progress. Or you could fall all the way to floor. Since I fell to floor 4, I am not really going to do a cut. This floor is really short too, especially with the skip. So yeah, if you're doing the tower, I highly recommend skipping the soft lock section. But if you want to do it, you can do it. It's very easy to skip it. Yeah, we're already back on floor 5 too. So yeah, this one, you just have to align. And I feel like they changed that spinner on floor 4. I feel like you had to like time it well, because I don't know. I guess they changed it. Yeah, these seem to be a bit buggy. Just kind of like go for it, and you gotta go towards like the very edge, because as you saw, I was a bit close and I fell off. So you just gotta get all the way far. If they desync, just try your best to avoid them. Yeah, these things seem to be very buggy. I don't know why. This tower needs some bug fixes or something. I don't know. Yeah, those shovers can take a while. I'm not gonna cut to when I do them, because you guys pretty much know how to do this tower at this point. Especially the early floors, which is like the main part, but the orange floors can take a while. yeah, this tower has quite a few orange floors. That's probably why it's so memorable. It's also one of the first towers, so you're likely going to think of this tower for doing one with an orange floor, but there's many more, and there's many better choices. I'm assuming this one because it's what's the first tower that went to my mind. This is also a Thanksgiving weekly challenge, I think. And we're finally done with those. So yeah, we just have these simple jumps, and then you kind of have to wait for this to arrive, which takes a while, so you want to definitely wait quite a bit. Alright, now that we're done with that, we just have to go across to here, and yeah, just kind of wait. Have to wait for this spinner to painstakingly wrap. I feel like there used to be more. This tower has definitely changed. They definitely they changed this. You did not have to wait nearly as long. Okay, I don't know why they reverted to like an older version of this tower, but it doesn't matter too much. So yeah, now you get to really wait. Yeah. There's no way this tower hasn't changed. Is it like an LDM thing? I'm not on D2. I don't know. But yeah, this takes a while. And then we finally get to arrive to here. So now you just go up to this. Gotta go across these one-step poles, which have these barriers. But this, you kind of have to do a one-by-one stick out. It's not too bad, just go a little bit and then just kind of like wrap around big. Pretty much good at that. So yeah, this floor is definitely difficult to learn on one specific thing, but once you learn it, you're pretty much golden for this floor. And it's this right here, so you have to know where this is. So you're on the stud, so it's one stud in front of you. It's this stud, it's kind of aligned with this. Basically, you want to go out slightly, and then just kind of like tap W and just pray you're aligned with it. You can use this one stud for reference too, but you want to kind of jump on top to where you're in front of this and then go. So yeah, use this one stud, the one I'm standing on right now, for a reference to help you. It's a weird jump. It takes a lot of muscle memory. By the way, you can see these last two platforms, so you don't have to do some weird guessing and calculations. Now you're on floor 7. So you start off with this far jump, and then you have these one stud pole things. And you have this, you can high jump it, but recommend doing that. And then you have this spinner, which you then go on, and then you have to wait all the way across, and then you just jump off on these one studs. And then you have these one stud poles, and this I highly recommend doing it as a right side wrap. You could do it on the left side if you want to jump to there, save some time. I recommend doing it as a wrap. I did it without a wrap when I was being star, but please do it as a wrap. It makes it 10 times easier. And then you have these. I recommend doing this top one because you can do these quicker. And you got to go up this staircase onto floor 8. And then you just jump onto this, and then you're pretty much good. Yeah, this floor has like one bad jump, which they've made better. So yeah, basically, I highly recommend jumping on top of this so you don't have to wait on there. And then just wait across this spinner. Which, yeah, there's not too much waiting in this tower. There's a little bit, though. So, yeah, you just have to go out here, and then you just, as soon as this wall passes, you gotta jump, and you want to be as right to this as possible without actually hitting it, because of the way that I was with it. But if you're over here, you can either flick up or just slowly walk up. And then you have this jump. I recommend pressing space and then W, just to time it easier. And then you have this, and then you have this nerfed jump, which is better. And then you have this lightning jump 10 off 8. So you kind of want to jump diagonal in. And then, yeah, so you just want to jump diagonal in, and then you want to press S and then just go out like that. Kind of like you're doing a torso jump like that. And now you're on floor 9. Nope, 1 second. Had to clear my throat there, so we're good. And then for this, you can either wait right there or just go for it. I recommend going for it if you're better at this, but you can wait there if you're like grinding this tower nervous. But I just kind of copy what I do for this as I pretty much pass and don't want to do it again. And then for this, just do this skip. You can jump down to there, but what's the point? The only reason you want to do that is if you're doing it fully legit, which you kind of don't need to. Doing fully legit really matters when it comes to like remorseless towers and soul crushing towers. But yeah, after that I got a little bit of a break until floor 10, or the variant of 9. And now you have this. Now, this is my method for doing floor 10. You can do your own method if that's what you're comfortable doing, but if you don't really know how to do this floor, here's my method of it. So, there's 2 platforms. I do the one to the right, and go across these slowly. But yeah, you don't really need it now, but if you want to, you can just go a little tiny bit in third person, just the tiniest scroll to 100%, and you'll see that there's not that neon brightness. It's called ghost mode. Use it when on situations like these. This is a good situation for it, but yeah. Anyways, you gotta go on this type. There's only one. And then you're met with two types. You want to take the left one. And then you just go across that. And then you have well, you still have one tightrope. I think you're able to, no, you're not. Man, it's bad when I don't know how to do stuff. And then you have this tightrope. You just gotta carefully go across it here. In the middle, I guess you can jump, but yeah. And now you're met with three tightropes. You want to pick the middle one. It's kind of more towards the right. But yeah, then you just gotta carefully go across this. And be prepared for the hardest part of this floor. You have to jump onto a tightrope. Basically, I kind of do it as a bit of a head hitter. I get a little bit diagonal. And then you kind of want to adjust a little bit. It's not the worst thing, but it's not that easy. And yeah, and then you gotta carefully go across this tightrope. You want to go on the right side after going down this tightrope. Kind of the direction I'm going right now. So pretend of like you're going on it. You want to go on the side that has the higher platform. The goal is to get as high as possible in this floor. Just so yeah. When you jump onto the tightrope, just go onto the platform that's high. For this, you just walk down. And now it's pretty much clear. You just have to go across a tightrope that goes up, because remember, the goal is to go up. Except for the time you have to actually walk onto a platform, because tightrope ends. So yeah, it's a pretty sight readable method. But yeah, this is like the first of like non-sight readable gameplay you'll likely see in this tower if you're going across like ring 1. Well, there's probably other unsight readable stuff. But at this point, you have two options and you know which one to take. You take the middle option, not the left. You just came from the left, not the right, because it's almost an immediate dead end. Almost because you'd go on one other platform and you have to do some weird jump thing. So you just have to go on this middle platform. And at this point, pretty much you just have to go across all the tightropes that are pretty much in front of you. So you just gotta carefully go across. And yeah. Also, these tightropes feel way easier for some reason. I have no idea why. So yeah, as you see, it's pretty much the way to the end. So you just gotta go across these, and you'll beat the tower. So yeah, that's the tower I chose. There's definitely other towers that are way better options, but this is the tower I picked because it's the first one that came to mind. There's also quite a few orange floors, so it kind of helps guarantee just because there's quite a few shades of orange in this tower, and I don't know if it's asking for just anything that resembles orange or if it has to be like a specific orange. You could probably be Tower of Autumn Harvest. I think it has an orange floor. I'm either completely right or completely wrong. So yeah, then you just have this final tightrope. It would suck to fail. And then you go through and you complete that. So yeah, now that we're done with this tower and these two difficult challenges, now we have to go all the way to find a hard difficulty tower where acronym has one number. For this, just go tower completions, difficulty, go all the way to hard, and then just look for these one. The easiest one's half piece, and you have approximately 1, 2, 3, 4. You have like 5 options. I recommend doing half piece. Don't. Oh, I guess there's this 6. Don't do this or that. Those towers are really difficult. You can do this one. This one's okay. Same as this one. You probably want to do this one. This is the one I'm actually going to do because we're in ring 1 already. So yeah, we can do this one. This tower is very short, and there's tons of skips as well. Had to clear my throat again. So yeah, Tower of Heck. This tower is pretty easy. There's tons of skips. You can beat this tower in like 4 minutes. This is kind of the option I recommend the most. But in Tower of Peace is the second one, just because these towers are shorter and easier. Also, it's better, so yeah. Also, I was worried about losing internet connection because my internet connection is not the best right now. Thankfully, I didn't, so if I lose internet connection and I fall all the way down, it's only going to take a couple minutes to get back, and now I'm not going to have to edit much unless I'm completely smart on the last challenge. But who knows? So yeah, floor 1's very easy. You just have to actually do floor 1, which I'm actually able to do. So we have floor 2 now. Also, this music feels very quiet. Let's raise it up or raise it down. It's probably copyright. It doesn't matter too much. And then you have this slide which goes to here, and then you go up, and yeah, there's like tons of locations in this tower. I won't really show any because, well, no, I might show one location, but also here's a fun skip. Get to this edge, and then just jump to here, and then kind of turn in. It skips like a few seconds of gameplay, saves some time a lot. And then you have this. So you start off with this floor. Gotta get up to here. Gotta go up to this. And then you have that. It's very easy stuff. And then you reach floor 4, the music, or the floor that has the good music, I call it. I think this song's about somebody enjoying a burger. I don't know. But yeah, that's this floor's music. Yeah, it's I got a feeling some of these songs are insanely copied. But yeah, you want to go on the first and third platform. These two fall, so be mindful of that. Other than that, you're pretty much good. And yeah, so this week's challenges aren't too bad, but they're not. A couple of them are not easy. The last one's not the easiest. And yeah. By the way, there's like a button floor you can get and then drop down to there. But yeah, I recommend doing the floor 10 location. I really recommend doing the floor 10 location, checking that out, because you have to beat this tower for a weekly challenge, and you can find the present location. So now's a good time to go hunting for the presents. As I said, if you need help with presents, you got my guide, which I will likely not link in the description due to being lazy, but you never know. Yeah, by the way, all of these are falling platforms with the classic 4x4. They're 4x4x2 instead of 4x4x1, but they're 4x4, so yeah. Now you're on floor 6, and this, just wait across it, and then you go off onto those, and then you just kind of do that. And yeah, it's not too bad. You just have to go across these, and I had to clear my throat for some reason, because only when I'm actually making videos does my throat decide it needs to clear itself. But yeah, then you have this rep. I recommend doing to the left. But you can do that outside section if you want, just doesn't matter. And then you have this skip. I recommend jumping to that corner and then immediately kind of jumping off. So you just want to keep going. And that skips a ton of gameplay, but it's a very difficult skip. Very difficult skip, okay? So you might want to practice that skip if you want to do it. It's almost worth doing the rest of floor 6, actually. It's that difficult of a skip, but yeah. Anyways, you have that skip, which is definitely worth doing. And then you just jump across these, and then you have like some simple falling platforms. Nothing much about that, and then you just kind of jump on top of these, go across this. It's simple gameplay. But yeah, at this point you're going to be pretty close to beating this tower. And this week's weekly challenge is definitely time consuming. This one would probably be the easiest one though. So yeah, we're on floor 8. Floor 8's got the outside, and then floor 9's got the kill bricks, and then floor 10's floor 10. I'm probably gonna show how to do the floor 10 location, but I'm probably not gonna do it because I don't want to fall all the way down and have to edit. I want to get these out quickly, because I feel like I should get some weekly challenges out quickly. Because yeah, for the past couple weeks I've been getting them out at like Saturday. I don't want to do that this week. Yeah, I should try to prevent myself from like really like prevent what usually happens, which is me like me uploading like 4 videos in like 5 months or something. But yeah, by the way, this is a slide, so you want to jump off. Be careful, because you might get flung. And that's pretty much all I have for that. So yeah, I'm starting to get close to that, because but I don't think it's ever going to truly quite happen, because I'll always be uploading weekly challenges, which will keep me active in my channel, or just like more active, really. So yeah, by the way, here's a skip I highly recommend doing. So yeah, you can actually skip from the slide there, but I don't recommend it. It's far, and you likely get flung from it. It's just not a skip worth doing, unless you're going for like a world record or something. there's that. Yeah, I mostly played the game. And then you have floor 10. These might be difficult to see, but you just have to have good vision, and you'll be able to do this part. So if this, and you see this one side, and you actually jump on it, on this one pole, I recommend aligning up, and then going onto this other pole, and then aligning up again. And then you just walk across until you see this, and then you just kind of jump to it, and then do these. And then you go across all these falling platforms, except when you go on this, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this like row. Yeah, you want to see that you can jump to here, and then do that, and then you have this tower, which I recommend ghosting unless you're like, just recommend ghosting. And then after that, you have some one stud, which aren't that bad. But then after that, you pretty much have the end. And yeah, this is the present location. I'm gonna show pretty much how to get it. So on floor 10, you want to literally win the tower. But as you see, that's the present button you need, which unlocks that. So I recommend going over. You can jump across like that, but you'll likely beat the tower like that, which will unlock your challenge. But yeah, if you go around, which I recommend doing the other way because you'll likely not hit the win pad. You'll see that present button, you just have to hit that present, and then you just have to do the obby, which leads to that present location. So yeah, let's say do that, which I recommend checking out. But yeah, now that that's done, we gotta go all the way to Forgotten Ridge to do the last challenge. So you want to do this, which is actually a difficult challenge. If you've seen it, it's not that easy. So what you want to do is you want to get the Tower of Jolly Good Fun in here. So yeah, you'll see a lot of people here just trying to get the weekly challenges done. Now, what they don't know is I'm here for the last one because I did them in reverse. And I'm glad I did them in reverse. But yeah, Tower of Jolly Good Fun. So in the beginner towers, you just go to the left and go in here. And then you just kind of start to beat the tower. You'll see the button, like Tower Jolly. It makes this tower look bad. You have this snowfall, and then you have two known mechanics. You have ice, and then you have snow. Snow reduces jump power. You can eventually jump, but yeah. This is like the most difficult beginner challenge you'll see. Because you have a way buffed tower and stuff. You also have this to throw you off. So yeah. There's that. You just kind of have to go across this. Go for this, dodge the ice. Yeah, just dodge ice and snow as much as you can. But eventually you're going to have to use them. Just hope for the best. And then in floor 2. So yeah, this tower takes like 10 minutes. You're going to spend like 15-20 minutes in this tower. Yeah, please just avoid the snow. Yeah, snow slows you down too. Oh yeah, you have... Oh no, never mind, that's not yet. You have to deal with snow and ice on like moving parts. It's kind of terrible. This is not a good beginner challenge to do, but it's definitely worth it. For this, I recommend just jump into this and then just holding space. That's the best method for that. And then you have this, just kind of like hold space, and then you'll eventually get up. Or you could just avoid the snow by just doing that. And you just have to go. And also, feels like Christmas music. I swear to God, this is like Christmas music. But yeah, you gotta go up here, and this is what you mean. So you want to wait for them to kind of like not be in the snow, and then you just wait in the snow. I don't know. Just do what I did there. Just look at my time, and then just copy that. But yeah. And then you have this. You have to jump to here. And then you have these conveyors. So then you have to go to here. Just straight up jump to there entirely. And then you have to do this skip right here. And then you have this. You have to jump on these kills. By the way, these kill bricks, they do 10 damage. The added kill bricks. The normal kill bricks in this tower do 5, but those do 10. So be mindful of that. Also, with this tower feels laggier and less laggy at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, you have these. Dodge the snow. Please dodge the snow. Then you just have to go around this, go up to here, and then you have to go all the way around to this. I feel like I'm a little bit close to the mic. I don't know. I had to adjust my mic, like a couple days ago for something, and I didn't like adjust it back to where it should be, so I might sound a little not good. So yeah. Anyways, you just gotta go with this teleporter, and now you're on floor 4. Yeah, this tower's not the most short, but not the lengthiest. It's Forgotten Ridge Tower. It's pretty much as Forgotten Ridge as it can get. Forgotten. So yeah, just have to do this. Cough, lose viewer count because of it. And then you have to do this jump. You just have to jump on this ice, and you just have to kind of far jump. I don't know why there's that difficult of a jump in this, but yeah. So go here, jump across this Kubix, and you could probably do this challenge damageless, but it'd be really difficult. And for this, you gotta jump over the snow, and then you have this. Just dodge the snow as best as you can. Please dodge that snow. It'll not do good things. But yeah, and then you actually have to dodge the snow. You have to hope for the best. You can go across those kill bricks because thankfully they're only 5 and not 10 unlike that. You'll be able to see a massive difference because you'll see kill bricks colored to the floor and kill bricks like normal colored. Then you have this, you just kind of have to jump forward. Yeah, there's like just oddly difficult jumps. I really recommend having T-pose, okay? Because you don't have to do some of these difficult jumps. And then you have to go here and do a head hitter up. Yeah, it's like very interesting. And then you're on floor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on floor 5. I had to, yeah, just dodge the snow ones. Just dodge the snow ones. You want to be on the ice and the kill brick ones, but not very long. As you see, I've taken like 40, 50 damage. Not alone, but yeah. Just gotta go up here, do this, these simple jumps. And then you just have to jump on the snow. Kind of like dodge this. And then keep going, otherwise you'll likely die trying to go across all those kill bricks. Try to dodge those. And now you're on floor 6. You're halfway done with the tower, thankfully. So yeah, then you have these ice things to jump on top of. I wonder if you could do... No, you can't. If you fail, you're done for. Except you go... Wait. These are normal kill bricks. That's amazing. Yeah. So I guess that section is a bit easier, but yeah, you really want high health in this tower. Items. For this, you just gotta... kind of do that. I don't know. Hope for the best. This is really difficult. This should be like an intermediate or advanced challenge. It should not be this difficult for a beginner challenge, but hey. You're likely not going to do these weekly challenges anyways, unless you're going for tickets or not. So yeah, we just gotta do this. Then we have the lovely snow. Then we have to do this once or twice, but yeah. And then I recommend dodging these. You'll take a crap ton of damage. Or fall like 2 floors, which kind of sucks. So you gotta make your way back, and I'll meet you guys back up there. So listen to some music as I eventually traverse my way up on this unedited attempt of the weekly challenges. I mean, that I'm just gonna not do much. So yeah, I'll meet you guys at floor 6. Alright, we're pretty much back. I don't know where I was on floor 6 when I fell. All I know is I was somewhere on this floor. So yeah. This challenge, I don't know. I don't even remember what I failed. All I know is I failed something. We're pretty much on 6. I'm not going to do much about it. So yeah. As you see, this challenge is terrible to do. I really wouldn't recommend this challenge. It shouldn't be this difficult of a challenge for such an easy thing. And by the way, you literally only get like 3 to 5 tickets from this. This challenge isn't worth doing unless you're like me or you like tickets. So yeah, I hope this challenge doesn't appear too much. It's good that it's like a Christmas challenge, but make it like an intermediate or advanced. It should not be this difficult for such a that. Yeah, also, I don't know how I hit the snow. I guess I did. Yeah, this... Oh, I know what I failed. I failed one of these. I somehow missed. That was what I failed. So yeah, there's ice on that. You gotta be really careful with these. Just walk across that end one. And now, you should be getting into Force 1 sometime soon. Also, there's a snowman. The only good thing is the Santa hat. Snow snake. Oh, yeah, this thing. You gotta, like, jump and then go. And then you just gotta wrap around. Just dodge these kill bricks. And then you have these ice platforms. And now you're on floor 7. Just dodge. Just dodge. Dodge and weave. And then you only have to do this section. That's ice. And you get to go all the way down. Up to these. And then just dodge. There's a lot of damage at the top. And then you have this section. This section's kind of... You have to go and then just kind of jump at the last second. And you just have to go. And then you have these things. Just wait for a pattern to appear. And then just kind of go. Okay? You can look at my time and copy that, but just don't. And then you have these things. You just kind of have to go. You just kind of copy what I did there. And for this, just jump to the truss. You have to take damage. And then you have this thing. You have to go onto this. And then you can jump off. Or you could just wrap around onto the truss and then go. Just kind of do what you're best at in this. This is just a very difficult challenge. So you need like an Adamir guide to do this. This is how like interesting of a challenge. Unique. Not easy of a challenge to do. Like, the thing is, Adamir will actually be able to make a guide on it now because he's back from his vacation. So yeah, you gotta do this. For this, I recommend going to the very edge until you're not destroyed by the snow, and then jump and then go forward. By the way, you're on floor 8 now, so keep that in mind. You just have to get to the very edge, or you could just kind of walk across that. Dodge Mr. Snowman. And then you have ice, which is 10 times better because you can control ice. And then you have this. You just gotta jump all the way, get to there. Dodge the stuff on these little conveyors. And now you're on floor 9. Welcome to floor 9, second last floor. You're actually gonna be nervous because you don't want to fall. You want this challenge to be over with. You have to go across, dodge and weave, like I said before many times. Just go here, go around. And you just have to do this. And you have these. You want to dodge. You want to go on the stuff that's more visible. Not too difficult, but it's more difficult with the ice on top. So yeah, I recommend just like beating this tower like 16,000 times beforehand. But don't, because you would actually hate this tower a lot and hate doing this challenge, which just isn't that worth it to complete. So now we're just doing this. This part's kind of similar, except you have to actually go on top of these wraps instead. And then you have some ice platforms. And now you're on floor 10. On floor 9 at some point. So yeah, you just gotta do this. Just gotta go down. And then just wait for this to form its method. And then you have to quickly go around all of them. Just kind of do off of that method. You have those walls to worry about. I really can't guide much on that. I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna spend any more time editing than I need to. But yeah. So it's all repeat challenges. They're not too bad. It's kind of just free tickets. And yes, I do complete weekly challenges every week. And yeah, I don't know why I'm acting like I'm on the stream. I should probably cut this out, but I'm not going to. So yeah, it's the end of the challenges. I kind of want to end this. Yeah, floor 10's actually very easy. It's pretty much a break, except at the very end, and you'll see. So it's not that bad. You just have to do this rather chill, and then you have the end. So yeah, you got Merry Christmas, which is a nice gesture, but it's iced platforms, and this ice is very slippery. Just hold space. And yeah, you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exclamation points across this final stretch, and then you're done with that horrible challenge. It's a good made challenge, but it's just really difficult. So yeah, that's this week's weekly challenges. They're all old challenges, so it shouldn't take too long. And yeah, I'll see you next time for next week's challenges. See you then.